Hi, Soul. Sorry to hear you're not doing well, but thank you for giving me a chance to reply and comment on this question around insomnia and anhedonia. And this is the way I see it. Every version of this inner struggle we have really comes from the same place. It comes from our mind being in a threatened state. Our mind has identified something as a threat, a danger, something unacceptable, and it's trying to keep us safe. Sometimes, when we are in this threatened state of mind, the mind deploys fear and thinks like running away, escaping is the best way to escape the threat. Other times, it thinks that not doing anything is the best way to escape a threat. Just like passivity, like almost like playing dead, sadness, lack of effort is the best way to approach a threat. And I think to me that's how I see anhedonia is when our brain identifies something as a threat, and it says there's nothing we can do rather apart from just trying to do the least possible. Like that's the safest thing for us. And insomnia comes from the same place. Insomnia also comes from the brain identifying something as a threat, specifically not sleeping and thinking we have to fix this, we have to get away from this, right? So whether it is anhedonia, insomnia, depression, panic attacks, phobias, OCD, PTSD, they all come from this place of like the threatened state of our mind, which then leads to the question of like, how do we leave this state? How do we leave the threatened state of the mind? I think it's about trying to identify what is it that we're afraid of, and maybe you'll see that it is the way I'm feeling. Maybe like the anhedonia itself is the thing you think shouldn't be there, that's a problem, that's a threat, that's dangerous, and it becomes a loop where you feel this anhedonia, and the brain is like, I don't know how to deal with this. I think the best thing to do is like nothing, to deploy sadness and anhedonia, and then you feel more anhedonic, and that leads to more anhedonia. Maybe that's the loop, and maybe you have a similar loop with insomnia, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever you see is like, this is the thing that I've thought of as a threat, as a problem, as a bad thing that I need to escape. It is actually not an actual threat. There's no real danger, right? And then we can actually try to even befriend it, being like willing to experience that which we have tried to escape. And then the brain truly learns that there is no danger, there is no threat. And then the threatened state of the mind fades away and all our struggles with it. So that's how I look at it.